I'll do it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to some Friday Night Counter-Strike. I'm Finished Sketch here with Ambo72.
Hello.
Hi. So today we have CCE versus the Missouri SNT Miners. So I don't know a whole lot about Missouri, but it seems like it should be a good game.
I'm expecting a pretty clean match from our CSGO team. From what I've seen of them, albeit I'm the Valorant caster, I haven't kept up to date with all their games. I've liked what I've seen. I know I watch Ashton, one of the players, a lot. We have work at the same time, and sometimes he plays. So I know that our team is skilled on that department, and I did see him edit that video that played for you guys just a few seconds ago, actually. And I'm very hyped to actually witness our team play.
Seeing some
This is the warm up.
not default. No, I'm seeing some not default character models, which is odd because Faceit doesn't allow those. Unless
I think it's for the warm up.
no. They're disabled by default. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Who knows? Not that important.
Well, I mean, I think it'd be nice to go over what happened previously in the season. I do know we have a little bit of a history of team killing in this game.
Yeah, mostly accidental. Although Ashton did shoot one of his teammates in the back of the head with a scout one time. Unfortunately, that did end up costing them the game. But that's neither here nor there. That is in the past. So hopefully that doesn't happen today, and we can have a good, clean game. Very few team kills.
Keep the team killing to a minimum.
Yep.
I mean, I obviously I haven't kept up to date with the college CS:GO scene. However, I don't think that this is going to be too much of a challenge. We've been put in the same league for a reason, and our CS:GO team, I've seen them practice. I've seen them play. I know some of the guys on the team. I have high hopes for them. Personally, we got our best map in. I do know that Vertigo is our best map, and that is the first map of this series. So I think that what happens on Vertigo will be very telling for this series. And who knows, maybe we get a quick 2-0 added today. I wouldn't be too surprised if we do, because the map pick is definitely in our favor.
Well,
I know Mirage isn't the best. I guess it would be good to go over the maps that we do
have. So starting off, obviously, we have Vertigo. This is CCE's strongest map. No surprises there. It was their pick, so of course they're going to pick their strongest map. However, the Missouri Miners pick is Mirage, which
Jumped off the cliff.
Oh, no, I know what this is because they've already decided what sides are going to.
Okay.
So they just need Missouri to technically win the round.
Oh, that's why everyone jumped off the map.
Yeah. I don't think they can seem to find each other.
Okay, just for reference, this round does not count towards the total amount of rounds. This is just to decide which team gets which side of the map, and that has already been decided beforehand. So Champlain is purposely trying to lose this round.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
So
now we're getting into round one. We see a pretty standard.
no, this isn't. They're just waiting. This is part of
warm up.
They have to like go through the loops.
You really thought they were gonna go after you, did they?
Ignoring that, the teams just had to go through the loops, and
Now we're at round one.
yeah, and they had to officially choose what side they were going to start on.
Okay.
So they were just going through and choosing.
We are going to be turning off audio, so you guys will not hear Ashton anymore.
Although it would be quite funny. Mute all but friends, yes.
Okay, I think we're good.
Wait, Ashton's a friend, so I don't think that's gonna mute him.
I think it's fine.
Yeah. Anyways, the VoIP volume, turn that down.
Okay, we're in round 1. We see pretty standard buy. Champlain Esports off to a rough start. However, down in mid, Officer does manage to get a pick, although he gets traded almost immediately by Bop Teens. And as Champlain Esports is regrouping down, trying to get mid pressure from both sides of mid, and it does not look good. Rutso is at very low health, and Ghost Pepper is trying to sneak a plant in. He seems he's going to be successful just because CT or Missouri is nowhere nearby. They got a clean plant, and now they're going back into post-plant positions. Missouri is trying to formulate a retake right now. They're trying to get a plan. They do have both the man advantage, gun advantage, and health advantage.
And util advantage, which they're using right now. This was never really a round that Champlain...
And Rutso manages to get 1 kill and some damage. Remember, he was at 3 HP. There was no world where he typically would get that much impact. And Ghost Pepper tries cleaning up the rest. He's so close, but Bot Teens managed to get the final kill, and Missouri wins round 1. That was a really close round, especially since we were off to a really rough start with both Aimbot and Ashton getting completely domed at the start of the round.
Rutsu with his, 4 health, he managed to do a lot more than realistically should have been asked of him, getting 2 picks on extremely low health. So that was phenomenal work from their part. And look at the buys. Champlain has a much better buy right now because they were able to get that bomb plant in and kill 4 CTs. So, missed flash? No, not quite a missed flash. But, anyways, going into round 2, I'll hand it back over to you.
Champlain Esports is putting pressure towards what I believe is B side on the map. They're under B right now. They're going up catwalk, and they have Officer doing a little bit of a lurk down mid, trying to see if they can catch any pressure. Champlain Esports gets the first pick onto site. They get traded off almost immediately. It's a 4v4, and the lurk mid is successful. Officer manages to get another clean kill. Champlain have almost total site control, and they're going to be getting bombed down pretty soon. As we say that, Ghost Pepper is planting the bomb, and it is a 4v2 retake. However, 2 of Champlain members are at single-digit HP. It is a 1v4, but remember, Missouri can just get a few kills. 2 players are down at really low HP. Now all the players of Champlain are at low HP. This is a lot of economic damage that Missouri could have done in that round, but Champlain manages to regain their balance and finish out the round, keeping all of their rifles and one of the SMGs. That's really good for the economy for Champlain, and I do believe Missouri is going to be on a save.
Looking at this, they could probably afford to scrape by some upgraded pistols. Not much more than that. I do like the SMG kills from Champlain. Managed to get a lot of money, and we can see some AKs, full utility coming out, some Kevlar and head armor, which is always nice.
Ooh, and Missouri rushes down mid, gets 1 pick immediately, although Ghost Pepper trades out, and he is traded. It is now a 3v3, rifles on both sides.
Oh, that's not ideal. They just gave away a free rifle.
They killed Ashton, and all he had was an SMG, so...
No, they killed Ghost Pepper as well, and he had an AK, so they just got a free AK from rushing mid. Looks like Champlain will still get bomb plant, however. So
it is a 3v3 retake. Champlain does have the util and gun advantage at this point still, and all the remaining players are at full health. This is a tough position for Missouri to be in, and Officer picks out Zekrman, and Bob Teams gets taken out by Rutsu. It is a 1v3, and Champlain closes out the round. Officer good for 2, and Ghost Pepper almost single-handedly stopped the mid-aggression. He did get overwhelmed at the end there, but that was a really he stopped the bleeding.
It was a good recovery from an iffy round, I'd say.
Yeah, that round could have gone so much worse if Ghost Pepper just missed 1 or 2 bullets.
Oh, there. Absolutely. Yeah, Ghost Pepper really did save the team there.
Missouri is on another save round.
But unfortunately for CCE, Champlain. Yeah, no, I'm surprised they're forcing again, but I'm Ghost Pepper's on $0, so he really has to win this round.
Champlain is going for another B hit right now. They have 2 players going through mid, and 3 are under B and on on B stairs. I do believe they're trying to go for a silent take, and Missouri just walks down mid thinking it's clear, and the lurk finds more value. Although the site retake from Missouri, Bob Teens manages to find 3, taking out all of the Champlain Esports members that went through stairs. 2 more Missouri players are on stairs. 1 gets taken out. It is a 1v1 between TF Comp Beta and Ashton. And Ashton clutches out the round, getting another kill for the round. That was a really close one. I don't know what happened on B stairs. However, Missouri manages to not only hold down the fort, they completely dominated. I don't even think Champlain managed to get 1 kill on that site execute, and they had a flank come in almost immediately. That was a really close round, especially remembering that Missouri had no gun. So this is actually the even round between teams.
Yeah, no, this is going to be the first true round we're seeing. Although I just want to correct you really quick. The Bop Teens and the TF Comp Beta, those are the clan. Those are the clans they're in. So their real names are Strap, Hatford, and Hankimus.
Okay, I'll remember
Yeah,
that.
I just want to. Oh, and Dragon is his name's not Leadify.
Yep. There's seems to be a little fighting down down elevator, I believe.
That's A ramp.
A ramp,
right
A ramp. Yes, and Champlain does manage to get a pick. Down in mid, Ashton gets another pick. It is a 3v5. Champlain is going and pressuring down A site, and Rutsu manages to kill X Dragon. It's a 2v5, and Missouri doesn't even have full rifles at this point. They still have the SMG that they bought up. Now with A site fully under control, Champlain Esports is moving in to plant the bomb. The remaining 2 players are trying to find a lurk or a flank. They're trying to rotate in, maybe even trying to save, but I don't think that's the plan anymore. Zekerman only has an SMG. He manages to find another kill. It is a 3v1 retake, and it's not looking good for Zekerman. Zekerman's most likely just trying to find another pick before he goes out, and he gets taken out by Ghost Pepper with 2 for the round.
Yeah, I just want to point that pretty much all those kills up until after the bomb was planted were completely untraded. So that was just a round Champlain dominated on. And you have to remember, Missouri had, they had rifles.
They had rifles.
They had rifles, and so that should have been their best round as of yet. But
Champlain is very strong on Vertigo. There's a reason why it's our map pick.
Yes,
and more
true.
pressure is being applied down B site from the get-go. Although Champlain doesn't seem like they're going to be doing a full execute, they're just spreading out, doing more of a default, trying to see what areas of the map they can take for free. And they are walking up onto A site, up A ramp, and they get immediately picked off by Virus.
That's a nice boost right there.
Although Champlain is aware of the B site players, gets another kill. Down mid, Ashton gets a kill on Hankimus, and another kill on Padford. Rutsu manages to kill Virus and Dragon, the 2 A site holders, and Champlain wins without even planting the bomb.
Yeah.
Although one thing I do find very interesting is Ghost Pepper willingly chooses to have the M4.
Yeah, well, it got buffed. Oh God, that was maybe a year ago now. So if you're ignoring headshots, the M4A1S actually kills faster than the AK now. So that's probably why I choose it. And you can spam through smokes because it has a suppressor, it has no tracers, which is nice. Always appreciated.
And speaking of tracers, it seems like it doesn't matter for for Rewind because he sprays through the smoke, it gets a kill, and doesn't even get traded. Down in mid, Zekerman fights Ghost Pepper, manages to get the kill, although Officer immediately gets a kill on Virus. Dragon lurks up down A ramp, gets 2 free kills. Champlain did not clear the smoke, and now it is a 2v3, Missouri's advantage. Although one saving grace for Champlain Esports right now is that they still have bomb control, so they can still go wherever they want. And it seems like where they want to go is B ramp, and that is immediately punished by Hankimus, who was watching B stairs. Seems at this point all that's left is Ashton, and he is trying to find a sneaky kill down an underpass, I believe that area, yes, since he's not in mid. He could be trying to save, although I don't think that's realistic based on how good the economy is looking for his team. He's probably just trying to either recover spike or get a sneaky kill on one of the players.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, he's just gonna try and
He's fighting
frags.
Hankimus, gets some damage. Hankimus falls off, probably waiting for his teammates, and he manages to finish off the fight against Ashton with the kill. One more round for Missouri.
Yeah, nice round for Missouri. That was definitely a lot more, how would I put this? Convincing. That was a much more convincing round.
Well, that was also their only round win after pistol round.
True, yes. But, I mean, even when they almost won, like, their almost wins were not really convincing, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, the rounds they lost were very one-sided. Seems like Champlain Esports is going for a very fast set hit towards B again. They don't want to run the risk of getting picked off and getting traded immediately. Officer falls off after getting flashed. It's Champlain's momentum has been almost completely stopped by Util. Jack Padford manages to get a kill on Ashton, and now Champlain Esports is re-hitting the site. They get a kill onto Stat Padford and another kill onto Hankimus. B site is clear, and Champlain is moving in to plant the bomb. That's a really good site take from Rewind. He gets one kill and then goes harder and goes further and gets the second kill, taking the site for his team. In a 4v5 situation, he played it really well. Although Virus does kill Officer, who's lurking down mid, trying to get a free pick on them rotating, and now it's a 3v3 retake for Missouri. Now it's a 2v3, 1v3 for Missouri. Virus manages to stop the bleeding a little bit. It's Ghost Pepper and Rewind versus Virus. Ghost Pepper is one shot, and Virus isn't doing much better himself. So it's mainly up to whether Champlain can avoid to die. Oh, never mind. Bomb is already going off.
Yeah, no, that was a phenomenal opening from Rewinds. That really did save Champlain that round because Ashton got a little hyper-aggressive. Decided to jump in the Molotov. I don't really know why he did that. But anyways, works out. Rewinds pulls through, and the rest of the team follows suit to hold the B site.
Coming into round number 9. Both teams are at rifles, although it does seem like Missouri is forcing up quite a bit. They have a FAMAS instead of an M4, which is a worse gun essentially.
Yeah, easily the worst of the rifles. Champlain definitely has the better rifles,
Equipment.
but
Zuckerman picks off Ashton down mid, however, so now Missouri is at a player advantage, which arguably is more important than having slightly worse guns. Rewind manages to get a clean kill on Hankimus, however, evening out the numbers, and it's back to a almost even game. Champlain going for a much slower tempo, although Rewind is definitely trying to pull rotations over to B site. Meanwhile, all of the rest of Champlain's team is on A site, where only one player is playing sandbags, and he gets mollied out. He manages to get one kill, but he gets traded out immediately. Now Missouri is fast rotating over to A since the site is almost open, but the bomb is nowhere near that site. Bomb is still safely in Champlain's controlled area, so they still haven't even committed to a site yet, and Missouri thinks they're hard pushing A. Only one player is even towards the B side of the map, and it looks like the bomb is rotating towards A. Champlain is about to take site, and they get picked off by Zuckerman trying to push through the smoke. They didn't clear their corner, and Ghost Pepper holds onto site with his life, manages to get one, and bomb goes down. It's an almost even fight in this case. However, Missouri does already seem to be in position. Although Ghost Pepper gets the kill onto Zekerman. It's a 1v2 retake, and it's the FAMAS that we talked about earlier. He trades it out for M4 and gets killed by Rewind. Champlain wins.
Yeah, so I think the reason Ratsu died there, there was a gap in the smoke, a quite significant gap in the smoke that the CTs exploited there. Unfortunate for Ratsu, but not much you can do about that. Anyways, nice cleanup. Surprised that, who was it that was last left alive? Was it Hankamus?
It was Virus.
Virus? Surprised he didn't just grab the M4 and run. Because that would have been a nice upgrade from
what they're at now. However, they get aggressive down B stairs, get a pick, and now they have a rifle.
Nice flash. That was a phenomenal flash and some great double peek from the side.
Ratsu gets a kill down mid. However, another kill for Stat Padford.
Yeah,
another rifle in their hands, and it's looking rough for Champlain right now.
Yeah, that hyper aggression really paid off. So I think it looks like they're going to play a more conservative round after getting those 2 kills, 2 basically free AKs. I mean, they took virtually no damage, Strat Patford and Hankamus. But Champlain are working together. They're not split up, so they still can win this.
They're working down mid, and Virus gets a nice shot onto Ratsu.
That was clean.
Yes, through the gap in the smoke, and Hankamus cleans up the rest of them. That's a round for Missouri.
A phenomenal round from, especially considering
that they did not buy into it.
They didn't really. They had 2 UMPs. That was kind of it. But those UMPs really pulled through.
Yeah, that play down B stairs, Champlain was not ready for it. Since they never really showed aggression down there before, they probably thought this is just free space for us to take, and they got punished for being aggressive without being prepared to fight for it. Seems Champlain is going for a fast push down towards the B site, I believe. Never mind. I was wrong. They are going slower towards mid pressure. Down in ramp, Missouri seems to believe that's where they're going to be applying pressure. But Virus gets into a fight down B stairs, although Hankamus trades him out, evening the numbers. Another fight down mid. Ghost Pepper almost kills Zekerman, and it's still even numbers. However, a lot more damage has been done to Missouri than Champlain at this point of the game.
Yeah, but also look at the utility, because I know we commented, or not utility, the economy of Champlain. They really need to win this round, because if they don't, then
they're going to be on a save.
They're just going to... Missouri's just going to walk away with at least a round or 2, unless Champlain can really run with a really good save round.
They recover the last AK on the field, basically, from one of their fallen teammates, and they start regrouping towards a site hit. Only one player is over there, and he gets immediately taken out by Ashton. Zekerman misses the op shot, and Ashton punishes him for it. Virus manages to slow the bleeding just a little bit, but he gets taken out by Ghost Pepper. It's only Hankamus, and he's on the opposite side of the map, and it doesn't look like he wants to go for this 3v1 retake, since Champlain's economy is not looking good. However, Missouri's economy isn't looking that great either. He's probably planning to just save the operator.
Yeah, there's no way he can entry with an op. It's just too hard. You'd have to be one of the best players in the world to do something like that, and even the best players in the world wouldn't go for a round like this. It's better just to save the op and take it into the next round.
Yeah. So you can see how Hankamus is just hiding in a corner. He doesn't want to take the fight. He just wants to see if he can save this gun to the next round. Because having an op when you're on a save round can definitely lead to a lot more wins.
Yeah,
it's a one-shot, one-kill weapon.
Yeah.
Oh my God! He gets found out by Ghost Pepper at the last second. Hankamus misses the op shot onto Ghost Pepper and gets punished for it immediately.
That's extremely unfortunate. I thought we were going to get a Jame time there. For those who don't know what Jame time is, Jame's a pro player, and typically he'll save quite often if the round looks unwinnable, which leads to him winning rounds the next round and the round after that. So unfortunately, we didn't get to see Jame time. Nice opening kill from Ashton, however.
Missouri goes for more pressure down mid. Ashton is ready for it this time. Ashton kills Stat Padford, although Hankymus trades him out. It's a 3v3. Champlain is looking to pressure down A. They think A site's clear. Now it is clear with the kill onto Zekrman. Only one player moved in position. Virus, he manages to get one. He's trying to bait out a mistake from Officer. Meanwhile, Rewind doesn't have the bomb and is still holding his area of the map. It doesn't seem like they're going to commit to a site. Meanwhile, Missouri has fully rotated.
Rewinds could just take the bomb and go to B. I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
Hankymus baits his teammate Virus. That's a well done play. They manage to get the pick, and Rewind is by his lonesome. They are aware of what's happening, and they're also running towards B site as well. Never mind, they slow down, going for a slow push towards B. They know the bomb is about to go down there, but the question is, can Rewind get prepared for a post plant before Missouri comes in? And it looks like Missouri took too long.
that was close. He almost got timing there. But all right.
Rewind finds the first pick. It's a 1v1 situation. Rewind does have utility. He uses the last bit of it, and he manages to force him out of his position into the bullets. At 4 HP, Rewind clutches the round.
Yeah, phenomenal play from Rewinds. I mean, he got the call that both players were at A, might as well go B, and that paid off right there. That was a great round from Rewinds to clutch out the round. And now we're seeing
Another
force.
save-ish?
Force. That's a force.
The difference between a force and a save is when you buy barely anything. A force is when you buy as much as you can in hopes that you can win. And Rewind seems to have thrown a grenade downstairs to prevent the aggression, and it does stall it for a little bit, although it does seem like Missouri is able to eventually kill him for a 1-for-1 trade. Not the best, however, Rewind does do a lot of damage. The one rifle that Missouri did manage to take, never mind. One of the rifles Missouri did manage to take is on a player that is one shot with any weapon. Although A-Site is looking pretty weak at this point. Oh, the bomb was taken out. Well, never mind. Zekrman goes down to Officer, and Champlain has control of the bomb again. Although another pick on Rutso from Stat Padford. Ashton kills Virus, and A-Site is theirs. Bomb is down. Now there's a retake, and one player on Missouri's side is only at 19 HP, so one stray bullet would kill him. Oh, Ashton gets blinded and killed by Dragon. It is all up to Officer. And he gets taken out by Stat Padford. Stat Padford really was the MVP of that round. He went hard on Champlain with aggression.
Nice recovery from Missouri Miners after obviously losing the bomb site and having to retake it. I think they played pretty well recovering there. And now look at the buys. There's going to be a lone AK, a hero AK, 2 Deagles.
This is a force from Champlain.
3 Deagles, yeah, force up against full rifles. Like, this is not looking good for Champlain right now.
Yeah, it is not. Although, keep in mind, this is the first time Champlain didn't have all rifles since round 2.
That is true. But, I mean, this late into the half, there's only this is the last round.
Last round and a half. And they start, Missouri starts putting aggression down A ramp, while Champlain starts putting aggression down mid. And they get punished for it. And their aggression down, or their pressure on B stairs gets picked off both players. It is just Ashton and Rewind down mid. Rewind gets 1 kill, and he's heavily damaged in return. It is a 2v4. Oh, and the Molly taking out almost all of Hankymus's health. Ashton finalizes the second kill down mid. It is a 2v3. And Champlain gets found. Ashton gets killed by Hankymus, and it is just up to Rewind.
Doesn't look like Champlain's going to be winning this round.
Rewind is going back towards the bomb, most likely trying to regroup himself. He's in Champlain spawn, and he's most likely trying to see if he can get a sneaky kill and do something before he decides what to do next, because this is a 1v3, a really hard to win situation. But since it is last round of the half, he might as well just try to win, and he gets
Yeah.
taken up by Stat Padford.
Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be... oh, actually, we have one more.
One
Yes,
more
we
round.
have one more round in the half.
Oh, never mind.
So it looks like there's going to be...
Another force from Champlain.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to squeeze out as best a buy as they can get. But the buy is certainly looking better for Missouri right now. So if I was Missouri, I'd be very
Missouri
happy.
throws a gun off the roof for shits and giggles.
Well, I mean, rather not Champlain get their hands on it, right?
Yeah. And, oh, Champlain puts a lot of aggression down A ramp, manages to kill the operator player. So now if they're able to take that gun away, that is a very important gun to have in their hands. And they do. Officer manages to take it. Champlain's buy is looking very, very good at this point of the round. They trade one SMG for an op, and it's clean. Although Rutsu does go for a mid aggression and gets taken out very, very, very easily. And Rewinds gets killed on the lurk. It is a 2v4 at this point. They're trying to hold bomb. Officer manages to get one kill, and he gets pressured down A ramp. It is all up to Ghost Pepper at barely any HP, and his position has been mollied. Hankimus is starting to defuse, and I don't know if Ghost Pepper can kill him in time. He does
he
get
does.
the kill. However, there's still two more Missouri players, and they know his position. They start the defuse again, and Ghost Pepper does get killed. Ending the half 9-6 for Champlain.
Yep.
Now, would you say that's a good half on Vertigo?
I say that's good for both teams. This could really go either way. I mean, honestly, Champlain could have 11 rounds. Missouri could have 4 rounds. Then Missouri could still win this. This could really go either way. I'm liking what I'm seeing from both teams. They both have proper utility usage. They're both getting good
Rutsu
OP kills.
with the dualies. If you can see, the gun that Rutsu has is one that you haven't seen this game. He is going with dualies, which is a gun that is basically famous for just running and shooting.
Yeah, basically. It did get a buff around the same time that the M4A4 got buffed when armor got... They redid how armor worked, so there's no armor in the legs anymore, which means that if you use dualies...
Oh, Rutsu goes for an insane flank and gets 4
phenomenal.
with the dualies.
That is rough for...
And he doesn't, and he still had over half health at that point. Dragon manages to get the kill onto Rutsu, and he gets traded out by Ghost Pepper. What an insane round for Rutsu. We were too busy talking about how armor works that we didn't even notice that.
He could buy an op right now. I don't think he's going to, but he could.
He's thinking.
Yeah, no, he's
No,
not.
he's
He's
not.
going to buy SMG. Okay, all right.
Ooh, that was an insane round for Rutsu.
Yeah,
though.
that was phenomenal. But the fact that they didn't even cover their flanks is a little embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie.
Especially to get almost team wiped by.
And he does it again, almost.
Rutsu runs down mid, gives Missouri a free SMG, but he takes 2 players out before he goes.
They're trying to find
They're
his...
trying to find the gun. It was stuck behind the garbage bin, and it is a 3v4 advantage for Champlain. It does not look good for Missouri right now. Although this is expected since they lost the first round without even planting the bomb, so they didn't have any money going into this. Oh, and Dragon's Feet gets caught up by Rewind, and he manages... Oh, Virus manages to kill Rewind. Rewind misses his shot and gets punished for it immediately. Although Ashton manages to get one, does he get a second? They have 1 scout and 1 SMG. The scout goes down. It is a 1-player. Ashton manages to hold site correctly, or not correctly well. Officer comes in as reinforcements and finishes out the round. It is 11-6 for Champlain.
Yeah, nice cleanup by Champlain. But now we're gonna see the first real round of the half.
The question is, does Rutsu get aggressive again?
Oof, I don't know. he doesn't really have the right weaponry to be getting aggressive anymore, and they're gonna know that they
They're
have
going to be
a
expecting
bye.
something. Officer is the one that's going down mid, so it doesn't look like Retsu is going to do anything crazy this round. They're going more for a slow pressure. Although, oh, Retsu, he runs down mid again and gets punished this time.
Yeah,
Did
they're not gonna let that
learn-
happen again.
He might not have learned from the past, but Missouri definitely did. Missouri gets a free pick onto Retsu. Now, they're going, Missouri's keeping this pressure down mid, trying to take full mid control. Virus manages to kill Ghost Pepper while he's holding any aggression on for A site. Only one player is left to hold A, and it is Ashton. Meanwhile, the other two players of Champlain are on B. It does look like Rewind and Ashton are moving over, and it's a 3v2, and Missouri hasn't committed the bomb yet, but they are moving to plant it, and Champlain is moving into position for a retake.
Where did that smoke land? Oh, it landed. Okay, I see.
Rewind gets killed, but Ashton trades him out. It is a 2v1. Ashton is alone. Ashton might save in this case, but no, he is going for the retake and gets killed by Virus.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he didn't go for the save, because he could have dropped Rewinds that AK and bought himself an M4. Rewinds and Rutsu, their economies are not looking very good. If I had to guess, they're probably just going as full save. You want to stay as close to 2K as you can.
It looks like Ashton's going to hero rifle though.
Yes. I don't know how I feel about that. Usually it's better to buy with your team than it is to
Ashton
try and be
is
the
solo
hero.
holding B while the rest of his team is going for an aggressive play down A, and it seems like that is the right play. However, Zekrman almost wipes the entire A defense. Ashton is slowly rotating at this point, but doesn't look like it's that salvageable at this point. Never mind, Ashton gets a pick down mid. It is a 2v3. B site is almost entirely Missouri's, and Rewind and Ashton have to come up with a play on, well, how are they going to win this round?
Yeah, Champlain could actually win this round. I guess I spoke too soon about the hero M4. But bomb site is getting locked down. Molotov's coming out. Looks like they might just save. Although, looks like they're going to contest this.
Both Ashton and Rewind have rifles, so... Ooh, Rewind gets a clean kill onto Missouri. The last two Missouri players are grouped up, so it might be very easy for Rewind to get a kill, but he gets picked off by Dragon, and that closes the round. Champlain 11-8. And are they able to buy, or would this be their save?
They might force.
No,
if
it
I
looks
had to
like they're
guess.
full saving this round.
No, they're buying Deagles. So they're forcing up Deagles. Officer has some utility. But it looks like this is just going to be a round where they try and do as much damage as possible.
Are they going to do any crazy set play that Missouri did when they were on low buys? It looks like they aren't. They're going for a more basic spread of players. They tried getting mid-aggression, although Hankimus is trying to fight them off. Rewinds has a trap set up, so if they manage to lead Hankimus into this trap by baiting him to go forward, that could be good. Ashton gets a clean kill on Stat Padford, but Hankimus gets the pick down mid. It's even players, however, Ashton does now have a rifle.
Yeah, and
Ooh,
Ashton's
and
in the
Officer does get a kill on Hankimus. That is huge. A player advantage, and they have almost the same amount of rifles. Missouri is in a tough situation. Even though they have sight, they don't have bomb. So they can't plant at this very moment.
Oh, that's true. That's a little bit of a fumble.
And
on their
Champlain
part.
is just slowly pressuring the site, but I think they're beginning to realize that they probably don't have any guns there. Oh, and Virus almost taken out completely. Oh, Zekrman manages to catch Rutsu firing through smoke with the bullet tracers. Officer manages to trade out Zekrman, and it is a 2v2. Virus is one shot with any gun.
But bomb's
the
going
bomb
B.
is moving towards B site now, and ooh, Virus seems to be trying to get a flank. Nope, Virus is rotating through their spawn, their side of the map, and it's going to be a 2v2 retake. It is going to be very standard, no funny business, no flanks, no lurks. It's who sees who first, and it looks like Dragon finds Ashton first, leaving Officer all alone in a 1v2. And Officer goes down to Virus. That looked really close for a second there, but Missouri manages to get the bomb, recover, go to B site, and they manage to hold site very well in comparison to Champlain's retake.
Yeah, but if I was Champlain, I'd be pretty happy with that round.
That was a good round.
Those Eagles were so
gets
dangerous.
a shotgun. You know he's going to do something this round. Is this something going to be beneficial for Champlain? We don't know.
Maybe. I'm not a fan of shotguns, least of all the auto shotty. But whatever you got to do to win, right? As long as it's not the
Winners
auto.
don't need morals.
Yeah. Well, as long
Seems
as
like
it's
he's
not
just
the auto.
holding a corner down mid. He's not gonna lose. He's not gonna lose the mid aggression again. He gets one kill. That is a rifle secured for Retsu if he decides to just play it safe. And it looks like he's going for more.
Yeah, that close. That area is pretty close range. It's probably just better to keep it.
Officer does get a kill on Zekrom, although he gets traded out immediately, and Dragon gets a kill on Ghost Pepper. Virus is very low once again, however. It is a 3v3, and Retsu decided to finally take the gun. Although he gets killed by Dragon, hiding behind a cone, I believe. Retsu was not expecting that at all. It's up to Ashton and Rewind, holding sight. Ashton manages to get a kill. Virus is still alive, very low, I must reiterate. So this is very good for Champlain College, at least in these positions. Aimbot kills Virus. The one shot to the body is all he needed. And Dragon is left alone, and he gets taken out by Ashton.
Yeah, the health and the timings just did not favor Missouri in that 2v2 right there. They were caught completely unaware by CC players in there moving around the bomb site, and their health just... CC had better health.
Champlain has stabilized their economy too, so they're able to buy rifles again. Will Retsu go for a shotgun? No, he decides to go for the rifle. Ooh. Oh, that still did not stop him in the past from doing a little bit of a crazy play down mid, so he might go for it again. I will say, Retsu is a very entertaining player to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, it looks like Missouri's going for fast aggression down A, but not committing to the site. Ghost Pepper is doing a boost, and they don't even need the boost. Ghost Pepper gets 2, untraded. It is a 3v5 in Champlain's favor. Hankymus is trying to get mid control, and Stat Padford does kill Rewind under B stairs. So the bleeding is stopped a little bit for Missouri, although it's not looking that great for them. Stat Padford, one shot anywhere will kill him. Rutsu manages to kill Hankymus. It's a 2v4, and they have no control on the map. Both players are going mid, I believe, or oh no, they're on the underside. So they have no real control of the map, and Stat Padford gets taken out by Ghost Pepper, giving Ghost Pepper 3 for the round, and Virus is alone at full health but still alone, and he gets taken out by Officer. It is a very good round for Champlain. They managed to pick up the AKs that they want, and clean.
Yeah, definitely. I had some point that I was gonna make, but
Was
I don't
it the
remember.
boost?
Yes, it was actually the boost. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, Missouri was not prepared for that boost at all. I don't think they even considered it.
Yeah, that boost, like, it might seem dumb just to have 2 players standing on top of each other. It breaks crosshair placement, and no one. So, at the very worst case, they kill the player at the bottom because they're prepared for that, and the player at the top gets the trade. That is the worst case scenario for that boost.
Yeah, and it's very hard to transfer vertically, like spray transfer vertically.
Yes. Ghost Pepper gets taken out by the pistols. Although Officer does get 2 in return, he gets taken out as well.
Nice one,
It's
Dig.
a 3v3. Health is the same, and Missouri has 2 rifles, 3 rifles now that Retsu was taken out from behind by Dragon.
Does Rutsu not have headphones? How did he not hear that guy running behind him?
I think Retsu was too focused on what's going on. Maybe the comms were cluttered. Or
Maybe,
comms
yeah.
were cluttered. And Ashton and Rewind have to decide whether they want to go for this retake, and it does seem like they want to go for it. It's a 2v3. Missouri has all rifles. This is almost a worst case scenario for a save round. One player playing sandbags. It's Virus. Virus manages to get a kill onto Rewind. Ashton is alone now, and he gets taken out by Dragon. Ooh, that was bad for Champlain. Ratsu really getting caught off guard by Dragon. Just Ratsu seemed to have a good flank, then Dragon came up behind, killed him, and Missouri had the advantage for the rest of the round.
Yeah, and realistically, Ratsu should have heard that coming from behind him. Like, the Dragon was making quite the ruckus behind him. Like, he was not quiet at all. So I'm really surprised, actually, that Ratsu didn't manage to get him.
Ooh, and this is a force from Champlain. 2 rifles.
Yeah, this isn't a pretty buy,
Ratsu
but they could work with it.
hiding in a tricky spot, probably trying to get 1 kill down mid, maybe recover a rifle or just go even. Ghost Pepper and Officer are applying pressure down A ramp. They see nothing. They know the players are towards B side most likely. Stat Padford is going for a boost with Zekraman towards B stairs. Once the smoke goes down, they're probably going to start their hit, and yes, they molly. Zekraman does spray through a wall, hoping to get a kill, although he gets shot in return. Down an A ramp, Officer kills Virus. It's looking pretty good for Champlain, at least player advantage-wise, although Hankimus does get 2 players down on B. It's a 3v2. Ghost Pepper manages to get another, and Ratsu gets another of his own. It is Dragon and Stat Padford versus Ghost Pepper and Officer. Rifles in all players' hands and health advantage for Champlain. Officer manages to get Stat Padford, and Ghost Pepper manages to get Dragon. Champlain Esports wins their save round, or force round, and gets the score to 14-10.
He's trying to find a kit. I think he's trying to find a kit. Yeah, he got one.
Okay,
Well, let's see
and
if
they
we
have
can
enough
find a
time
bomb.
to defuse.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, he had plenty of time regardless, but there was a kit, so I might as well make it quicker. And you won't have to buy. You won't have
Yeah.
to spend 350 next round. Oh.
And it is 14-10. How many rounds do you need to win CS?
16.
16?
Yes.
Ooh, that is,
That's ignoring overtime.
yes. 16 win by 2. Champlain is 2 away, and Missouri needs to win 6 in a row to tie if Champlain gets 1 more, or no, they need to win 5 in a row to tie.
They
So-
need to bring it to 5 so I can go to overtime.
Yes. So
then it's
Champlain is in
first
a
to
really
19.
good position, especially since the buy for Missouri is not good, and they spent all of their money on this round. They seem to be going for a little bit of pressure mid and A.
Nice
the
find.
Ratsu kills Hankimus down mid, and that's really bad for Missouri. Zekerman goes down to Officer. Dragon manages to trade out and kill Officer. It is a 3v4. Champlain has the advantage. A site is a little open. However, Missouri doesn't want to push it just yet because Champlain has gotten prepared for the hit. They know this is most likely where they want to pressure, and Missouri has not moved out since.
Sounds like they're pretty happy
Oh,
in
Virus
there.
manages to see Ratsu through the smoke, basically, killing him, evening the numbers. However, Champlain still has a little bit of a gun advantage here, and it seems like Dragon is trying to wait to see if Champlain has a lurk so he could capitalize and get a kill there. Ghost Pepper still holding on to A site right now, playing a little bit aggressive for the amount of, or for the lack of control they have in general. And it seems like Ashton is playing towards B at the moment, just holding down the fort, seeing if anything happens. Meanwhile, Missouri has not moved since. I do not believe they are saving. I think they want to pretend like they've fallen off and re-hit A site. And that is what they are doing.
No,
They're
they
sending their
can't.
util out, and they are going to re-hit A. Oh, and it was not the cleanest. Ashton gets a 3K through the smoke. Little rough on the first kill into Virus, but he manages to get to spray transfer onto the remaining Missouri players.
Yeah, I was going to say they
Champlain
can't
is at match
save.
point.
They can't save right there because if they
can't.
save, then they get no money in the next round.
Mm-hmm.
Terrorists have to make a push. You either have to die before the time runs out or get the bomb plant and then let the time run out. But if you just wait the time out, you get $0 and nothing to play with in the next round. So They couldn't.
And this is match
really,
point. Missouri's bought up as much as they can. They need to win 5 in a row just to bring it to overtime. They catch Rutsu out mid, and they manage to get a kill there. Although Virus gets a team kill onto Hankimus. For the first time in Champlain CSGO history, they aren't the ones killing their own teammates.
Yeah, I'd be punching my monitor if I was him right now. That is not a fun situation to be in, especially when you just got the opening kill. You had an advantage, and now it's gone.
However, now they do have, Missouri does have 2 rifles, so that does even the playing field up a little bit. I don't know why Virus is keeping his hands on one of them despite being at very low health. That could bite them in the butt later. Although they don't have much map control. It seems like they're pressuring towards a B hit. 3 Missouri players are going towards stairs. Meanwhile, 1 is sticking around mid, and he gets completely owned by Ghost Pepper. There goes one of their 2 rifles. Like I said, it could bite them in the butt later. And it's all up to Rewind. Ashton does follow through, get a kill. Rewind and Ashton hold site.
Yeah, nice
cleanup.
Map
1 for Champlain College.
Really nice cleanup for Champlain College. I liked what I saw there, and it looks... Oh, well, not looks. We are going to be going to Mirage. Some nice case drops for the Champlain side. Congratulations for a clutch case and a snake bite. So, I mean, that game was pretty good on both sides. I saw pretty good
At the
utility
beginning
usage.
of the second half, Missouri definitely looked like they were going to go on a little bit of a spree.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we weren't quite, the point disparity wasn't quite so high that Champlain would have been, like, getting cocky or anything. So I think the fact that it was a 6-9 half in favor of Champlain really kept Champlain on their toes and, you know, ready, like they weren't too cocky.
Not to ease up on the gas.
Yeah, because what I was thinking was going to happen initially is that we were going to get that 11-4 scoreline with Champlain, which there's this thing called Zonic's Law, basically. And Zonic's Law, do you know what that is?
I believe Valorant has a very similar
Okay.
term.
So basically, Zonic, he's a professional coach, and one of the laws he came up with was 11-4 is a winnable situation if you're the team with 4 kills, or not 4 kills, 4 rounds, because the team with 11 rounds, they start to get cocky, they start playing a little more aggressive, and then you exploit that, and then you win. That is a quite common occurrence in pro play, not so much in lower levels because the lower level players just aren't as experienced. But we didn't get to see that in this game. Maybe we'll get to see it here. Who knows? Yeah.
I guess while we wait for the second map to start, we could throw it to a break.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Potentially. Oh, yeah. Let's
go.
Yeah. First round has just started. Champlain is on defense for Mirage, and Missouri Miners are on attack. And it seems like they're going to be... Oh, Champlain puts a lot of aggression down mid, I believe. And it seems like Rutsu goes for the aggressive play himself, but gets punished by Virus. Virus gets another kill on Ashton, blinded by a flash and through a smoke. It's not looking that good. Officer manages to trade out Virus. It's a 3v2 situation. Bomb is down. Zekerman gets a kill onto Officer. It is immediately traded by Rewind, and Ghost Pepper gets the last kill of the round. Champlain takes pistol round. Very, very, very nice play at the start of the round from Rutsu, I believe, who just ran down mid and got a kill in a spot that he was not expected in.
Yeah, I like the aggression from Rutsu. He's been consistently aggressive over the games that at least the games that I've casted. And they're gonna get a few M4s right away.
Ooh, that is a risky buy pistol round or second round, because if they get killed, that's a rifle in the hands.
What kind of buy am I seeing?
A shotgun from Rewind.
No. Forget that. Look at there. I saw 3 scouts. 3 scouts on Missouri.
It's 2 scouts and 2 rifles, but Ashton manages to go aggressive down B site, gets a pick, although Hanky Miss does get a kill onto Ghost Pepper. Rewind gets a kill with a shotgun, and Zekerman gets a kill on Rutsu. It is even numbers and essentially even guns at this point. Rewind manages to get a kill on Virus for almost free. Ashton gets a kill on Zekerman, who traded out Rewind and is Dragon alone against Ashton and Officer. Although Dragon does have the bomb, all he has is a shotgun, so he's hoping Champlain goes hunting for him, essentially. And if they go hunting for him, he might be able to get a kill with a shotgun. And he does get a kill on Ashton with a shotgun. Now that's a rifle in his hands, and Officer's waiting for him down below and gets the last kill. That was a really close round and 2 really weird buys from Champlain and Missouri.
Yeah, no, I'm still hung up on that. I swore I saw 3 scouts. That must have been a lot of wasted money. So they'd be pretty mad about, why is there a scout and an op on Champlain? These are weird buys.
Well, I think it's because they can't buy anything else, really, or they can't buy anything better. Because
they could have bought a FAMAS or an M4, because they still have 11k. Rutsu still has 11k left over.
It's Rutsu. I trust Rutsu has a plan for this.
That's fair.
Although on the other hand, Missouri has essentially no guns. They are going on a save round. Ghost Pepper gets flashed off his angle. He gets a little bit of damage done on Virus. Champlain is beginning to rotate over towards the B site, and it looks like that's the site that Missouri is going to hit with 4 players. They have 1 player lurking around. They start jumping out onto site. They go into the loving embrace of Ghost Pepper. Ghost Pepper gets 2 before getting killed. Rutsu gets 1 with the scout. And, Stat Padford is all alone at this point, and he's nowhere near bomb. And it looks like Rutsu will be able to trade out his scout with a rifle at the end of this round if he manages to survive. And
he can just do it right now.
He's doing it right now. He gets Ghost Pepper's FAMAS, and it seems Stat Padford just trying to get a sneaky kill onto the player A site, onto Officer. But right as he's about to look out onto site, Officer moves away from his line of sight. Ashton comes up from behind Stat Padford, kills the lurk with his own lurk, and Champlain is up 3-0, although now it is going to be a full buy from both sides.
Yeah. You know what annoys me about the dualies?
What?
There aren't many good skins for it. I've seen like 2 good skins for the dualies, and that's it, which is unfortunate because they're really good guns.
I know. The few times I play CSGO, I always buy the dualies because I can't aim.
That's fair.
No, not saying that anyone who uses them can't aim. It just helps me.
Yeah. What was that?
That was
lag?
a little weird. Zekerman gets picked off anyway by Rewind. So it looks like, the aggression down mid from Champlain
Oh, and he spotted that too.
huge. Rutsu manages to get his own, gets a little bit of damage onto Dragon as well with a nade. I think Retsu's hungry for a new gun. He traded up from the Scout. He probably wants to trade to an AK at this point.
I mean, I would too. I'm not a big FAMAS fan. But clearly he can get a lot of work done with it.
Another kill onto Dragon. He goes 2 for 1. The entire trade down mid is 3 for 1. Although Rewind tries capitalizing off of it and gets picked off. Ghost Pepper manages to get a kill down mid, but he is at very low health. Stat Padford probably looking for a way to get a kill onto Ghost Pepper, maybe another player, and plant the bomb.
I think he's going to die here, though.
Yes, with Officer going around back.
Oh no, he moved.
He gets a kill onto Ashton. Ashton was one of the players at full health, and now Ghost Pepper is still at 2 HP. Not looking good. He manages to get through the box, a headshot onto Sat Padford. They don't even get the bomb plant down. Missouri is in a bad situation now. Most likely, they can buy again, actually.
Yeah, they could buy it, absolutely. If Zekerman drops maybe a Galil to Dragon, we could see something.
He drops a Scout instead.
Well, I think Dragon just bought that himself.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the buy's not horrible. They could absolutely win with this. What? Okay. Yeah, no, they could absolutely win with this. I don't.
It seems like they're aiming for an A hit at this moment. They are sending out their first smokes. Meanwhile, Champlain is sending out nades in response, hoping to get a little bit of damage out. They get nothing in return. Although Officer is going for a huge aggressive flank right now.
Oh,
he could
this
get a
would
lot
be
or nothing, depends on how ready they are.
So cold. This would be so cold.
It looks like they're about to push into sight. Officer does get a kill onto Dragon, who was going out late to wrap around with the team for the final push. It's a 4v4 now. Even buys. Officer gets a second. They try sending Zekerman to clear him out, and Zekerman gets killed. Hankimus as well. Stat Padford gets a kill into Officer finally, but Rutsu manages to clean up Officer's prey, and they're flushing Virus out. Seems like Virus doesn't have much he can do, and he gets taken out by Rewind. Rutsu gets the defuse. Another win for Champlain College, 5-0, and Missouri is going to be forced onto a save.
Yeah. Actually, Missouri could buy here.
They can?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Look, yeah, they have tons of money right now. The loss bonus is keeping them
afloat, and they planted bomb.
Yeah. I mean, look, Zekerman has 5.5K right now. I don't think.
And he buys an op. Even buys on both sides.
I don't. He didn't jump through. He didn't jump through. Oh, that's a
the smoke.
Miss smoke, and I don't like the op buy. I really don't like it because, like, if he dies here, he's broke. Like, absolutely broke for the next few rounds.
Gets one onto Dragon. Zekerman trades him out with the op. The op already proving its worth.
I suppose, but
he gets another kill onto Rutsu, proving its worth once again.
Yeah, but if he dies, he's broke. Like, that's the thing. Like, the op can get all the kills in the world, but
Ghost Pepper manages to kill Hankimus. Hankimus thought he was being sneaky going towards B site, and Ghost Pepper was ready. It's a 3v3, similar buys on both teams, although Champlain definitely has more map control at this point. It looks like Stat Padford is just lost in their spawn. Missouri has mid, and Rewind gets a kill onto Virus with an op. Zekerman and Stat Padford regroup together, although they seem to be a little lost at this point. They don't know where to go. All their exit points are basically guarded at this point. Officer tries going aggressive and gets picked off by Zekerman's op. And Champlain manages to win the round. Zekerman with 3 for the round with the op.
And a forced buy at best in this round, and a loss.
I say it's not about how well your team does, win or lose.
Yeah, I mean,
you team MVP.
He is padding stats. I will give him that. But I don't know. I think an AK would have, and utility would have been better.
Well, Champlain's not on the best buy either at this point. Rutsu can't even afford.
I mean, that's fair, but at least they can buy.
Rewind can buy Rutsu a gun.
Yeah.
Or Ratsu just decides to not have one. Are we in a timeout?
Yeah, no, they're in a timeout right now.
that
But they can
makes-
still buy in a timeout. They're just figuring out what they want to do.
This is most likely a Missouri timeout.
Yeah, terrorist timeout. It is a Missouri timeout.
And they're probably discussing what do they do with the save round and the next rounds. Because this is their map pick, and they're down 6 already.
Double opt setup from Champlain. Interested to see how this goes.
I have complete trust. Rewind has been nasty with the op. Officer has been nasty all game. I think they can definitely pull off something nasty.
Sure.
But once again, it's 2 ops against a save, so that's very dangerous.
Yeah.
And see, Officer already gets taken out off his angle after missing his shot. So he doesn't want to lose a gun over. Oh, Ratsu manages to get a pick down mid, allowing Officer to peek once again while they're distracted. Although Officer does get traded out almost immediately, and Ratsu is at very low
Nice
health.
nade damage.
Oh, and Rewind gets a kill with his operator. And, ooh, Missouri doesn't have spike control anymore. It is down mid. Oh, Ghost Pepper goes for a little bit of a flank, kills Virus, and Stat Padford is by himself at this point. He's found out to be top mid, only having an SMG. Ratsu is going aggressive, trying to get a kill. Are they
he's
gonna
going
knife
for the
him?
knife.
They
Oh,
knife him!
no. That's so toxic, and that's a lot of money for Ratsu.
No, that was Ghost Pepper who got the kill.
Oh, Ghost Pepper got the knife?
Yeah, Ghost Pepper got the knife.
Oh, well, still, a lot of money. That's
Lot of money.
1,500.
Yeah,
Nice.
And in Counter-Strike, if you get a kill with the knife, you get a lot of money in return.
What's it in Valorant?
You get nothing in return. You get called mean words in Valorant.
Wait, you don't get any money for a knife kill?
Nope, absolutely none.
What?
Yep, it's literally just a style on someone.
Valorant, broken game, literally unplayable.
Look, I will agree that it's objectively worse than CSGO in that
Yeah.
aspect.
No, I did.
Oh, Officer with an insane flick onto Zekrman, manages to get the kill, gets traded out by Hankimus, and Ashton manages to get one, but he gets killed as well. It is a 2v2 now, and Champlain is moving in for their retake.
This was a nice
Ratsu
round
on a
from.
nice flank. Does he get one? He gets a lot of damage onto Hankimus, but he's not able to finish it. Oh, but Ghost Pepper manages to spot the last 2. They know where they are. And Ghost Pepper gets one, finishes off Hankimus. Stat Padford stuck right now in a corner. Almost managing to win because Champlain just runs out of money.
That was iffy.
That's a close round, but Champlain knew they had to go because Bomb was about to go out. But I mean, if we're talking about stuff that CSGO has that Valorant doesn't have, something that Valorant has that's nice, it always tells you how close the bomb was about to go off when you defuse it.
That's true. But there is one thing I will say. I'm very thankful for Valorant for one thing, because it keeps millions of annoying 12-year-olds out of Counter-Strike.
Yes, it does seem to take all
It
of
is
them.
so. I'm so thankful. The hero we need, but didn't really deserve.
We're going into round 9. Champlain is up 8-0. It's a full buy from both sides at this point, but hasn't. If history repeats itself, that hasn't looked very good for Missouri, and immediately Ratsu gets an aggressive pick down towards A side, and it is a 4v5 immediately, untraded kill. That is not good for Missouri, and that is very good for Champlain. Hankimus gets a kill onto Rewind, although Ashton gets a kill onto Virus. Dragon kills Ratsu. It is a 3v3, and they are moving in towards A. Officer is in CT spawn right now with an op, probably trying to get a kill. He manages to get one, and Ghost Pepper catches another player down mid. Zekrman is by himself now. He has the bomb, but although Officer is very low health, one bullet would kill him.
Yeah, but even if he does get killed, there's 2 more CCE players, and they have the A side on lock right now, I believe.
Oh,
you
they're
could
starting
prove
to
me wrong.
move towards A. They know he's there. Oh, Officer with another kill in the round. Gets the last 2 kills of the round, and it is so nice. Such a good A site hold. Missouri didn't even get the bomb down. That's really bad for the economy. It looks like they're going to force up as much as they can this round. And if they lose this round,
they're broken.
They're broke again.
Yeah.
9-0 for Champlain College.
Yeah,
Remember,
I think it's surprising that Mirage is one of their worst maps, too.
Mirage, it's not their worst map.
Well, Ashton was very much not happy when he found out they were going to be playing Mirage, but
Well, I
I'd
think
imagine they're
Ashton's
pretty
happy
happy
for
right now.
I think what most likely happened is Missouri saw this as, well, Champlain's worst map, so they picked it into them.
Yeah.
But it might not have been Missouri's most comfortable map either.
Yeah.
Missouri. Oh no, that's Rutsu. Rutsu getting aggressive. Down.
In
Towards
apps.
maps, yeah.
Apps, yeah.
And
Apartments.
he gets a kill. Evening the numbers at that point. Champlain gets another kill. Hankymus gets a kill into Officer. Rutsu gets another kill on Virus. Ashton gets killed by Hankymus. And Rewind gets the final 2 kills of the round. Ooh, Rutsu again with such an entertaining player to watch. You don't expect
really
him to
loving
be
this
wherever
from him.
he is, and he gets a kill. Like, he is such a fun player to watch. Not a good player to learn from. Like, if I wanted to learn about this game, I would look towards anyone else on Champlain.
Yeah.
But Rutsu is so fun to watch. Ghost Pepper actually buys an AUG. That's a gun you don't see very often. And if I do recall correctly, the fan base hates it.
Oh, yeah. Well, unless it's Kerrigan using it, then they love him. But
It's basically a rifle, but there's a scope.
it's the COD gun. You use it if you play Call of Duty, and you don't want to learn how to play a real game. But what was I gonna say?
Well, it looks like Missouri's going fast towards the B site. They get a pick onto Ghost Pepper, so it looks like the AUG doesn't even matter. Although, the terrorists have another gun, a scoped gun as well.
They have the SG.
Yeah.
Most people call it the Krieg. Not sure
Hankymus
why.
gets a kill onto Rewind while Rewind tries getting into position to retake, and it's a 3v5 retake. Champlain's not in the best position right now. They're trying to find a lone player that they can spot out, get a kill. Officer does get a kill on the Sap Hadford. Very good for Champlain, although...
the whiff!
Zeckerman almost whiffs
Close.
entirely. He manages to get 1, 2, and 3 kills onto Champlain. Wasn't clean, but it was successful. That Missouri gets their first round on the board.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to see a complete shutout. That would have been really fun to watch, but unfortunately,
No.
no more.
Champlain is only up by 9 rounds.
Damn, darn.
That's probably unwinnable.
Yeah, no, it's Onyx Law. Don't worry.
Ghost Pepper didn't even buy a gun, although his teammates probably could have bought him one.
Maybe an SMG, but
No, look, Rewind's at 3,000.
that's true. But then he'd have no money if he died. Better to just put Ghost Pepper with a 5.7, which can headshot at very close range.
Ooh, and Ashton gets 1 in his position, gets traded out by Stat Padford, and Stat Padford gets picked off by Officer. It is a 4v3 for Champlain College, now with 3v3, even all around. Zeckerman picks off Officer. Virus putting down pressure down mid, expecting someone to come from behind. He hears Rutsu, and Rutsu gets killed. B-site is almost open now, and I think Missouri might be aware, but the bomb's down. So they don't have bomb control to plant. They pick it up, and now they start planting towards A. But it looks like, Ghost Pepper with the 5.7 and Rewind with the M4. Managed to get 2 kills, closing out the round for Champlain. Champlain up 11-1.
Yeah, great recovery from Champlain right there. Honestly, I honestly thought Missouri had that one in the bag.
Once they killed Retsu, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, definitely. And like Ashton not being able to get that spray transfer and get both those the initial players that dropped out of Palace.
Normally 1-for-1 trades are better for the attackers than the defenders.
Yeah, but I mean the attacker would have gotten, or the defender, in this case Ashton, would have gotten a 2-to-1 trade. So that would have been
beneficial for the defenders. Champlain gets 2 picks down mid. Virus gets 1 kill onto Rewind while he's in the middle of repositioning on B site, leaving Ghost Pepper alone on B. Champlain's beginning to rotate. Ghost Pepper gets 1 kill onto Virus. Another player is there. He manages to get all the kills this round.
And Ghost Pepper gets CC's first team kill of the game.
Champlain Esports gets another team kill.
I think this is the first one we've seen from them, but this game at least. But for
game.
those who don't know, Champlain Esports has quite the history of team killing. They're
Almost
not,
losing games and actually losing games because of it.
Yeah, no, actually losing games because of it. I watched one of those live. I was like, oh, no, why would you do that?
But I mean, I think we're all fair. It's all good fun if you kill Ratsu when you're winning by 11 rounds.
Yeah. I mean, he was just caught in the crossfire there. That was an accident. But
Although it does look like Missouri's buying all that they can at this point, trying to get aggressive down mid. They get one and a little bit of damage onto Ashton. Not a good trade because that's one of their rifles gone now. It's a 4v4. Missouri putting pressure down towards B and A. They don't know where they're going to hit yet. Bomb is still down in their spawn. They know people are down towards B still. Rewind picks up an AK, and it's not looking good for Missouri, although they are advancing towards both sites. The B site players both get killed by Ghost Pepper, and the formerly A site aggressive players are picking up the bomb and heading back towards A, which they don't know is the much better defended site.
that's true. But A
B site only
site's
has
also harder to defend. That's why usually you'll have one person on B and then one mid and then 3 on A, because
Well,
it's a much harder site to
They
defend.
managed to get the first pick onto an A player. Ashton's at low HP. Ashton goes down. It is Officer by himself in their spawn, trying to see whether he can get the kills needed. He misses his first shot, and it seems like Ghost Pepper is trying to regroup with his team. However, it's important to note, Ghost Peppers doesn't have a lot of HP. Neither does Stat Padford. Both are one shot away from dying anywhere in the body, which makes this op even worse because ops are always one shots. And ooh, he managed to get a little bit of damage onto Dragon, and Ghost Pepper knows where Dragon is. Ghost Pepper gets the kill, and he's going for the defuse. Does he
He's
get
gonna
it in
get
time?
it. He's absolutely gonna get it.
And
He has a kit right
gets
now.
it in time.
Yeah, that was phenomenal clutch from Ghost Pepper. I'm honestly shocked that Officer got that USPS
Yeah.
kill. I thought he was dead. I don't know who it was, but whoever
Stat
was
Padford.
Yeah, I thought Stat
After
Padford
the
had him
op
dead
shot
to
miss.
rights. Yeah.
But that was a nut. If Officer, if he lost that fight, Champlain probably would be up only 12-2 instead of 13-1.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, not at this point in the game, it's not really that much of a difference. Although
Zekerman gets a
could-
kill on Rutsu down mid. Rutsu trusted that that Zekerman was flash, and he was not. Now Dragon goes aggressive into the B site, gets a pick, and Champlain actually stacked the site. Doesn't matter. Virus gets another kill, and 3 opening picks go in favor of Missouri. Not looking good for Champlain. They start they're going to get as many kills as they can and do econ damage to Missouri. Ashton gets 1 already. Hankamus goes down. Officer and Ashton are trying to find another pick. Officer goes down to Zekerman, and Ashton is by himself. He gets killed by Dragon. And that is the end of the half?
yes, yeah.
That is the end of the half, 13-2. Would you say this is a good half in CSGO standards?
Very, very, very good half. Like this, I don't want to say it's unwinnable for Missouri, but a game like or a half like this, it's going to be very hard. It's going to be very much an uphill battle, especially because
They only have 2 rounds to give.
yeah, well, I mean, Champlain only need 2 rounds, and then they have guaranteed overtime. And then at that point, they have X many chances to get a win.
Oh, and it looks like Champlain is fast rushing towards B site, that's actually where Missouri has a majority of their players. Oh no, Champlain slows down actually. They're just peeking a little bit, seeing what they can find. They get naded a little bit, they get shot through the head. Officer gets a pick down mid, evening the numbers. Oh, he gets another pick. That's an insane flick Officer got. Ratsu manages to kill another player on site. Rewind gets another kill, and it is just Dragon alone on site. Dragon gets 1. he's in a 1v2 position now, and he's standing in a molly, or no? He was just getting,
No, he's just getting shot.
by Officer.
A cheap imitation of Ratsu, I'd say. Trying to go with the dualies.
I think what we've learned is the average kills with the dualies is 2.5 per round.
Did he get 2.5?
No, he got 1 and Ratsu got 4. So that means, on average, if you use the dualies, you're getting 2.5 kills.
True.
That's definitely what that means.
Dualies broken. Only use dualies. Never buy AKs. Never buy M4s anymore. All right.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
And we are college esports athletes.
Yeah, we're
we know what we're
professionals.
talking about. Some of us even get paid. None of these guys, but some. At the start of the round, Champlain takes A site very, very easily. They get 3 opening picks before even one trade comes through. Ghost Pepper gets the trade onto the first kill for Missouri in the round, and Champlain has all their rifles still. They only lost 1 SMG going to this round. That's really good for the economy, and they have 4 rifles going into the next round.
36 seconds. That's what the round was. That's
36
insane.
seconds.
Yeah, that's a crazy quick round. And
Missouri buying up everything that they can. They're buying as much as they possibly can.
yeah, I'd say this is Champlain's win, unless they choke.
Champlain has full
extremely hard.
rifles.
They have 13 chances to win this, basically.
And
well, 12,
after that,
but-
overtime.
Yeah, but I think if we got to overtime, Champlain would be heartbroken at that point. So I don't think they want that.
Going for a more defaulty play. Hankimus gets a kill on Rutsu, and Dragon gets the kill on Ashton. 2 opening picks. Officer gets a trade, or not a trade, gets a pick onto Zekerman, gets untraded. A-site only has 1 player left defending, and he gets killed. Hankimus goes down. A-site is clear. Champlain doesn't know this yet, although they're going to be pushing site pretty soon. It is a 3v3. Rewind has essentially no HP, though. So it's anybody's game or anybody's round.
Yeah, that was a nice
that was a
nade,
good
but-
nade. Virus gets a kill onto Officer. Stat Padford gets a kill onto Ghost Pepper, and Dragon gets a kill onto Rewind. Missouri gets their 3rd round in the game.
I was going to say that was a good recovery from Champlain CSGO, but apparently not, because that was a very good recovery and a very good cleanup. Well, not cleanup, very good retake from Missouri. Like that was textbook right there.
Well, Champlain is able to buy again, I believe.
Yeah. The buy might be a little scuffed, but they should have enough to work with.
Meanwhile,
and-
Missouri doesn't have full rifles going into this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, never
well,
mind.
they will.
Now they do.
And regardless, Champlain have so many chances to win this. They need 1 round. I mean, I've seen people come back from worse, but
Rutsu spends all of his money this round, hoping to get anything out of it. Ashton gets picked down mid by Zekerman. Rutsu with a hero rifle. You should be mainly looking at him if you want to see some plays being made, because he's the one with the means to do it. He has full util and the rifle. Officer,
he's so dangerous with these deagles.
Excuse me, I have the deagle here, and gets a kill, shutting me up. Gets picked back by Virus. Thank you, Virus. Rewind trying to get the trade onto Virus. Unable to get anything except a little bit of damage. Still Rutsu with the rifle, Ghost Pepper with the scout, Rewind with the pistol. And, Rewind gets tagged a bit by Virus, and Virus seems to be stopping the pressure down B pretty single-handedly. Missouri still all over the map at this point. Not saying that they're lost. They actually have a lot of control right now. Rutsu needs to go big at this point. But he's just sitting down mid. Oh, and he gets a kill on Zekerman. A site isn't open yet. And, Rewind gets killed.
But now
trying
Rutsu
to
knows where he
regroup
is.
with Rutsu. Rutsu knows where that player is.
Roughly.
Oh, and Ghost Pepper gets taken out by Hankimus, the A-site player. It's all up to Rutsu, the hero rifle of the round, and he gets killed by Dragon.
Yeah. Well, looks like... What's the money looking like?
Not good for most of Champlain.
Yeah, I think they can squeeze out
They're
some
buying as
deagles.
much as
Yeah,
they
can see some deagles. Yeah, and it's Rutsu and Ghost Pepper. I think they're pretty dangerous with the deagles. Like if they can get opening kills, then this could really go either way. But right now, it's in favor of Missouri.
And at this point, Missouri has a full buy for the rest of the game. Because if they lose a round, they lose the game.
Yeah, that's true.
It would be really hard for economy damage to matter at all for
Well, I mean, unless they
Missouri.
get killed like every single, like except for like one player every single round, but like the chances of that happening and them still winning are kind of low. So
Oh, ooh, Champlain takes on their side execute, have 2 players picked off almost immediately. Rutsu is at half health, although they all have rifles now.
looks like if they can actually get bomb, it'll go down.
Bomb
but
is back in the hands, and Rutsu manages to get a kill, evening the numbers, although he is at no HP. Oh, Rewind and Rutsu get taken out. Ghost Pepper is alone.
and they know where he is.
They send a bomb towards him. Oh, Ghost Pepper manages to get a kill. It's a 1v2, although Zekerman has his eye on Ghost Pepper, and he gets the kill after missing a shot.
Oof. I think if I'm Champlain, I would just save at this point.
Well,
I would
they
just
have to.
I would just save. Yeah, I mean, like last round they should have just saved and then all full bot into the next round. Because right now they really can't let this get away from them. Like that would be heartbreaking.
That would be, but I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. In fact, I feel like Rutsu is getting 3 this round, okay?
Oh, you think?
He's going to be running down some weird angle, some weird corner, and he's going to just shoot. It's not even like he's holding an angle. They just line up for him. That's what's going to happen. Champlain closes out the round. We're able to go back in time for dinner.
True.
And it looks like Champlain is slowly pushing B despite their inferior buys. They get spotted out, and the Molly comes out to stop their push. It looks like Champlain is actually trying to wait out the Molly and re-hit after it. Down in Tuttle, Ashton gets picked off by Dragon. Champlain down to a 4v5. Not looking good for Champlain. They seem to want to trade Ashton out, although Dragon is long gone at that point. Regrouping together, moving towards A side, it looks like. Trying to throw a little bit of utility towards B, seeing if they can get a pick with it and pull any more rotations. It doesn't look like that's going to be successful in any way, though. Oh, Virus having a little bit of a sneaky angle on the windows, trying to see if he can pick off a player going nearby. He sees Officer, tags him up a bit. Zekerman gets a kill onto Ghost Pepper. It's not looking good for Champlain. Everybody's low except for Rutsu, and Rutsu just gets shot through the body by Dragon. Officer and Rewind by themselves, separated. It seems like Officer's hoping they've all rotated off of A at this point.
What?
So they can, or so he can get a plant down, but there's still an A player, and I think Hankimus is about to get a kill onto.
They either need to. Yeah, I was gonna say they either need to die in the next. Well, run
10 seconds.
in the next. Yeah,
And they
now.
do. Flawless round for Missouri, but that is
But we are
what
going to
was
see
expected.
a full buy come in from Champlain, and now we'll see if they can win this.
Remember, 8 more chances.
Yeah.
Although, very, very, very good from Missouri at this point. They lost the pistol in the round after, and it doesn't look like their mental has been shot yet. That is
No, not
that is
at all.
very admirable. Most players, especially people who don't have a lot of competitive experience, like college kids, like they get worn down mentally very easily. And it looks like the take on A gets stopped near immediately. Dragon comes out, gets 2 picks. Rewind evens the numbers, Ghost Pepper as well. It is Ghost Pepper and Rewind in a 2v3 situation. They don't have bomb control, and they know where one player is. Stat Padford goes down. They know Virus is holding the angle, and Zekerman is with him as well. It's all up to Rewind, and Rewind is cutting noise and taking it slow. Zackerman is repositioning himself into CT spawn, hoping to get a sneaky kill onto Rewind, and Rewind gets shot through the smoke by Virus.
Nice find from Virus, and that is going to be an unfortunate round for Champlain. Oof, looks like Ghost Pepper's already going to force up to an AK. Is that going to be a hero AK, or are they going to, or is his team going to follow suit?
It looks like that is a hero AK. The rest of the team is saving, so they have enough to buy next round.
Yeah.
Although Ghost Pepper has performed really well, I do think he's been the top performer this half for Champlain. So if there's anybody you want with that AK, it would be him. Champlain putting a lot of pressure towards A. They definitely seem to be going here for their final hit. Only one player is here, and he gets taken out by Rewind.
Nice find
Sight
from Rewinds.
Basically clear at this point, and Champlain just needs to get bombed down. They have all their players remaining. Oh, Ghost Pepper gets a kill on Zackerman, but Virus gets both Rewind and Ghost Pepper. That is the rifle down. No rifles in the hand of Champlain. Bomb is down, however. I don't think any of the Champlain players are going to risk taking the bomb or getting one of the rifles.
No,
Virus is at very low HP. One body shot is enough to kill him. Gets some officer tags, some damage onto Virus, but that's through a wall, so it's not enough. Dragon gets a kill onto Rutsu.
Oh, no.
Ashton gets killed by a grenade, and it's all up to Officer, and he's not in a position to do anything. He saves, it looks like, and gets killed at the end.
He tried to wrap around, but that's unfortunate. But they do have enough money to buy. Everyone has enough money to buy this round. So I hope we can see a more competitive round. I mean, not that that round wasn't competitive, but
it was competitive until the end.
These past few rounds have been not ideal for Champlain.
That is very much true. Champlain seems to be going for a more slower paced hit. They have a player going towards A. The rest of the team is making their way towards B. Definitely looks like B is going to be the final hit that they make. Now all their players are moving towards B side. Looking like, Missouri throws a nade, gets a lot of damage down with it. It slows the push. A lot of flashes coming out. Missouri is rotating. Oh, Ghost Pepper is trying to catch the flank off, but he misses his shots. And it's still a 5v5. Champlain has suffered a lot of damage and has used up a lot of utility already, though. They're regrouping back in their spawn, maybe going to go for a rotate towards A site. Less defended at this point. Maybe they're aware of that. And it looks like Missouri is regrouping down mid as well. Seems like Missouri is aware of Champlain's moves right now. Oh, but Ghost Pepper gets a kill on Zackerman.
That was clean.
Redeeming himself for the whiff down mid earlier in the round. It is a 5v4. Champlain is at a man advantage for the first time in a while after this, since this half started, I believe. Ever since round 2, they haven't been in a man-up position. Oh, and Ashton gets traded by, or gets picked off by Dragon, untraded, before Bomb can even go down. Hankymus is the only player on site, and Champlain is closing in. Rewind gets a kill onto Dragon down mid. Hankymus manages to kill Rewind. Officer trades out Hankymus. Rutsu kills Virus. Stat Padford is by himself in a 1v3 retake situation.
Hey, we get the, it's just, okay, it's fine. Never mind.
Okay, Officer is guarding CT right now where Stat Padford is. The fight here can determine the rest of the game. And one clean shot. Officer gets the kill. Champlain Esports wins the map, wins the game. 2-0 against Missouri S&T Miners.
Yeah, let it run away a little bit there, a little more than I would have liked personally, but they still managed to close it out. Very, I'd still say a very convincing win from Champlain, and I think they're going to be not happy because, you know, they were up 13-2, 15-2 for a while.
15-2 for a while.
And
they
then
lost
it got to
6 in a row.
15. Yeah, 15-8. So I think they're going to be kicking themselves a little, but they still won. And they know what they need to practice on from now on. So it's not the worst in the world. They still won. And
Well, it doesn't matter how you win. It matters if you win.
That's true. That's
and
true.
the wins today at least started out. Champlain had a dominant first half on both maps, I would
Oh
say.
yeah, absolutely.
So this hasn't been like, although they put a foot off the gas for a little bit towards the end there. They still won, and that first half was very dominant on one of their worst maps. So
Yeah.
I would say that
Yeah.
if they play Mirage like that in their other games, I don't think they can call it their worst map anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd like to see how good they are on their other maps. If that's their worst map, I want to see their other maps then. All right. Well, we're gonna throw it to break. We'll be back with
An
a
interview.
potential interview. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, we will have an interview. All right.
will.
We'll throw it to break. All right. We'll see you in
A minute or two.
undetermined amount of time.